the question in 2024, do I want to be using a 6.5 or do I want to be using a 308? And they're so similar. You know, like when you look at these two bad boys right here, they're this, like, why are they so different? Why are they so different? Well, there are a ton of differences between these bullets. 140 grains, 175 grains. This bad boy has less effect by the wind, and it has a flatter arc, has less recoil. It's growing in popularity, but price is the same. This 175 grain bullet has a little bit more, a little bit more oomph in it, a little bit more power, a little bit more punch. When we start talking about going out into range, shooting further and further away, there's a lot of argument that holds water that the 6.5, because it's a little bit flatter of an arc, there's less wind that's being affected by it. So like out to 12, even 1,400 meters, this is kind of like the go-to for the 308, 175 grain, 7.62 by 5.1. This bad boy under 800 has a lot of energy. So if I'm going to be hunting, for example, maybe the 308 is going to be the round that I want to be using. Am I going to be shooting something that's, out past 1,000 anyways, regardless if I'm shooting a 6.5 or if I'm shooting a 308, and having that extra, 35 grains can punch a little bit more power into the animal. There's some shade being thrown at the 6.5 that this doesn't carry enough energy, that this isn't going to put an animal, if you're talking about ethically harvesting an animal, ethically putting it down on the ground, this little tiny bullet doesn't transfer energy well. I don't think that's true. I love 6.5. I love 308. I went to Special Forces Sniper School shooting with a 308 and a 300 Win Mag, and I have been using a 6.5 to hunt. I hunt all sorts of things with 6.5. I've shot elk, I've shot bear, I've shot mountain lions, I've shot coyotes, I've shot whitetail, I've shot, most recently, I shot a black buck with it, like just a couple of days ago. It is a fine bullet. I really do believe in bullet placement, kind of over energy, but we look at the original John Nosler, and he was out hunting a moose and shoot this moose over and over and over again, and he just couldn't put this moose on the ground. And what they found was the moose had been wallowing and had packed in a bunch. One, it has some really thick fur, and then it has this outer layer of fur, and then it has this inner layer of like thermal fur, and then it has like the skin itself, and then it has the fat then it has all the fat behind the fur. So like by the time you get to the meat and the organs of putting something down and giving it darkness, like ushering it into that forever sleep, he recognized that penetration was significant. So you do want velocity, you do want energy, and you do want that to be transferred into the animal's organs. So right here we have a LaRue OBR, we have a Christensen arms right here with in the chassis. This is 6.5. This is a 308. Like application. This on the rooftop in Iraq in 2006 was the hizzo. I'm telling you, like all we wanted was 308. Like this exact setup right here was perfect. Fighting for Irish, like the main kind of road in and out of Baghdad. Man, I'm gonna go shoot an elk in Southwest Texas. Like this is gonna do just fine. It's gonna do fantastic. There are benefits to the 308s. There's some significant benefits to the 6.5. Price ends up being about the same. If you want to be shooting out past 800 meters, like 6.5 maybe is the way to go. If you're going to be shooting things and you want solid energy with lots of data, this is such a common bullet. You can get a 308. It used to be like this was the easiest bullet to find on the planet. Now, like you can go in anywhere and you're able to find 6.5. So I love them both. I'm not going to tell you which one's better. I'm going to tell you that they both have have advantages over each other, and you going out and getting some dope data of prior engagement and figuring out which one you want to use for the reasons that you and the applications that you want as a shooter or as a hunter or a precision rifle. The little tiny recoil. This feels like a every time you shoot it. This is like a boom every time you shoot it. So like almost insignificant difference, but I love them both. Obviously, I have both, and I think that depending on what you're going to be doing and how you're going to be doing it, comes down to which of the two you want, 6.5 or 308.